Hey, what's going on guys? The Last Bear here. Today I'm gonna do a full review of VANTRUE Nexus 5 or N5, which is the brand new 4-channel dash camera from VANTRUE. I picked it up from Amazon and at the time of recording this video the price is $400. You can find a link for yourself in the description box below. Let's take a look at the packaging first. It's a nice looking white box. On the rear side you can find information about the main feature of this dash cam, and it's going to be 1944p or 2.5K front plus 1080p for the rest of the cameras, the rest of the 3 cameras. All of them can record at 30 frames per second. It has Sony Starvis version 2, HDR, 360 degree full guard, 3.19 inch IPS LCD screen, voice control, 5 GHz wireless connection and app control, GPS logger, buffered motion detection, collision detection, low bitrate parking mode, adjustable parking monitor zone, magnetic assist mount, supercapacitor, extreme temperature protection, and CPL filter, which is sold separately. Let's open the box and see what do we have inside. You got 2 extra 3M adhesive stickers, GPS mount, orange pry tool or crowbar, whatever you call it, 12-volt car charger with built-in Type-C cable, long 11.5 feet. This is the rear camera. It has 2 lenses as the front one. One is the rear cabin, and here are 4 infrared lights for the night vision. It also has a 45 degrees rotation up and down. On the other side is the backup camera. Both can record up to 1080p 30 frames per second. Front camera. Type-C USB data cable, 3 feet for data transfer only. Rear camera cable, 20 feet. Quick user guide. Electrostatic stickers, you got 2 of them. Dust-free cloth, you got 2 warning stickers. You can attach them to your window if you'd like to. And that's pretty much it inside the box. Here is the dash cam itself. It looks sturdy with very good build quality. On the right side is the front cabin camera, which you can rotate about 45 degrees up and down. And it has 4 infrared lights for the night vision. There are heat vents on the top and bottom side. On the front side is the main camera. You can also attach a CPO filter here to reduce the glare, as I mentioned before, which is sold separately. Next to the main lens is the slot for the GPS magnetic mount. The USB charging port for the main camera is located on the mount itself. It has 3M tape to get it installed on the windshield. And the magnets on the mount, as you can see, are actually pretty strong and definitely gonna keep the dash cam in place. The SD card slot and the reset button are hidden underneath this power button. And here is the SD card that I'm using. It's 256 gigabytes SanDisk Extreme. You can record in about 10 hours if you're using all 4 cameras at the highest resolution. Actually, let me power the dash cam up and I'll show you everything else. Here we go. As I said, this is a 3.19 inch IPS screen with a very good resolution and bright enough to be visible even in a sunny day. Next to the display, it's an LED record indicator which blinks green when the dash cam is recording. On the left side is the power button. You can turn on and off the dash cam from here. And if you press it in recording mode, it will lock the current video and take a picture at the same time. On this side you have 4 buttons and the microphone slot. The first button is to start and stop recording, and if you press it and hold it, it's gonna turn on or off the screen. The second button is to scroll up in the menu mode or change the view between the cameras in normal mode. You can switch between all 4 together. Here is the main cam, front cabin, rear cabin, and the rear camera. Press the button and change the view in many different ways. The next button is to turn on or off the microphone, and also it's gonna scroll down in the menu mode. And the last one is to enter the menu or press and hold will activate the wireless connection for the next 10 minutes. Once you open up the menu, you got 3 options to choose from. The first one is record setup, the second one is system setup, and the last one is files. I'm gonna start with record setup. First option is resolution. You can choose independently for front and rear cameras or all 4 together. I keep mine on the highest resolution, which is 1944p for the front and 1080p for the rest 3 cameras. As I mentioned, all of them record at 30 frames per second. The next option is loop recording. You can choose between off, which is gonna be 1 continuous clip, or 1, 3 and 5 minute clips. Next one is infrared LEDs. You can set this to auto, off or on, or if you leave it on auto, actually the night vision will turn on by itself for the interior cameras when it gets dark outside. Next option is gravity sensor or G sensor. Here you can manually control the sensitivity of the gravity sensor. You can choose between front and rear, left and right, and up and down. Next one, it's a privacy mode. This option is interesting. I've never seen it before. It basically depends from the loop recording option. For example, if privacy mode is on, only the last 3 recordings will be saved to the SD card. Serving this purpose, the dashcam will ask you to format your SD card. For example, if you set loop recording to 1 minute and enable privacy mode, when the third 1 minute clip ends, the new loop recording will overwrite the oldest 1 minute file. Here we got audio recording. You can turn this one on or off. Next one is exposure. Here you can control the level of brightness for all 4 cameras independently. This is record status light. With this option you can turn on or off LED on the left side of the screen. You can also turn off the screen, how I showed you before, and keep your dash cam in a kind of a stealth mode. That's how it's not gonna distract your eyes while driving at night. Wide dynamic range. This option will reduce the motion blur while driving and also make the objects on the road a lot more visible at night. You can rotate the display upside down if you need to, or you can just mirror the image from the interior cameras from here. Here you can add your license plate number. From stamps, you have a bunch of different options to choose from and add as a stamp to your video. For example, you can add date and time, license plate number, speed, and more. Next one is time lapse. You can set your dash cam to record time lapse. Parking mode. If you want to be able to use the full potential of the parking mode, you have to buy the VANTRUE parking mode kit separately. Here is a low frame mode. According to the user guide, this parking mode allows your dash cam to continuously record at 1 frame per second. Videos are played after the recordings back at 30 frames per second. Each 1 minute time-lapse parking mode video covers a real-time period of 30 minutes. Low light night vision in parking mode. As I understood correctly, this option will turn the night vision when it's dark outside, while the dash cam is actually on parking mode. Here you have a collision detection in parking mode. I keep mine on quick start mode. I prefer if someone hit my car, the dash cam to record as much information as possible instead of saving my car battery. You can set a desirable motion detection area from 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x and 5x. Mileage statistics, keep this one on. The dash cam will record driving time, distance, speed, altitude and other useful information based on the GPS location, and save it in the VANTRUE app. GPS settings, from here you can turn on or off the GPS. It also have option for a speed unit between, you can choose between miles and kilometers, and additional GPS information. That is for the record setup. Next menu, it's a system setup. You have a bunch of different languages here. With the next one you can turn on or off the wireless connection or just leave it on auto. The dashcam will turn the wireless connection on every time when you start your vehicle and keep it on for the next 10 minutes. Here is a voice control. You can change the sensitivity of how loud or quiet you talk to the dashcam. And on the next one, it's a voice content. Here all of the options you can control your dashcam with. For example, you can just say turn off the screen, turn on the screen, and much more. As you can see, you can format your SD card from here, or if you want, you can, with the next option, you can set a reminder to format your SD card on every 15 or 30 days. Set a time and date manually from here, or just leave it on auto and will be adjusted based on the GPS location. From here you can keep the screen off after you powered on the camera. You can choose between 30 seconds, 1 minute or 3 minutes. LCD brightness options from auto, low, medium or high. This one adjusts the volume of the device sound. Here are all of the warning tones for the keys, emergency lock, video, sound and more. Turn them on or off if you want to. Frequency, I keep mine on 60 Hz. System info, and the last option is to reset the dashcam to its default settings. The last option from the menu is files. From here you can manage all of the video and photo recordings. For example, I'm gonna show you the videos that the dashcam recorded. You can play it from here. You can also delete it from here. The last thing that I want to show you before we go straight to the video recordings is the actually VANTRUE app. They're saying that this is a brand new app, and before I downloaded it and tested, I was a little bit skeptical, but let me tell you something, the app is actually worked very good. To connect your mobile device to the dashcam, you have to download the VANTRUE app first and follow the instruction on the screen. Once it's paired with my phone, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to connect them together. Simply open the app and press connect, and as you can see, that's it. It's gonna take not more than 10 seconds. From the app you can control basically everything. You can start and stop recording, change the different view from the cameras. You have all of the menu options available here, and even you can update the dashcam software from the app. You have an access to all of your files, videos and images. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Here are my final thoughts about the VANTRUE NEXUS 5. As you guys know, we live in a crazy world, and a reliable dashcam, it's a must-have safety accessory for every driver. VANTRUE M5 has a lot of menu options to choose from. 4 cameras are actually giving me at all the time 360-degree view around my car. Not only front and rear, but also from inside and outside. A very good video quality at day and night. For me, there is actually nothing else to ask from a dashcam. It was perfectly fine for the past week that I was using it, and hopefully it's gonna stay like that in the future. That's gonna be for today's video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. The rest of the video you'll see the recordings from all 4 cameras. I just wanna mention that the videos are not edited by any means. I directly uploaded them from my SD card. See you guys next time.